Hi everyone, welcome to another episode by Poor Man Gamer, where we believe poor people can have fun too. Today I want to answer a burning question I've always had, which is, if I were to just copy the deck of a top player, watch a few videos of how they play, can I get the win? So I started going through each of their decks because I've always wondered, are they top players because they've spent a lot of money in this game and they have really high level ranking units and they're winning because they're outranking everyone? Or are they winning because their decks are unique and the way they play is very effective in this game? So Benbin 2 is the highest ranked player in which I actually have the units for, except I'm lacking the Jump Jet Trooper. So I built a deck that was as close to it as possible. I'm going to show you here in the last 3 matches. And the closest 3 I had was I replaced the Jump Jet Trooper with the Orca. I know it's not quite the same because I have to have an additional building, and I have to build the Orca, which is a lot more expensive than the Jump Jet Trooper, so it's totally different. But you know, that's as close as I can get right now. So we're gonna try this deck, and we're gonna see how it works. So Nyx11, he has very high ranking level units. I opened up the way that I've seen a lot of the pros do. They start off with the Harvester, then they build a Shockwave Trooper. I saw that he had level 9, and I immediately turned tails and run. I built 2 Shockwave Troopers thinking, hey, this is gonna be a good way for me to counter him. He instead sends in a squad of Jump Jet Troopers. I saw it coming from a long ways off, fortunately. He doesn't micro his units very well. I'm not sure if Nyx11 is a pro player because he's such a high rank for the Platinum League. I mean, level 9 in Platinum League, that's quite something. And it wasn't a challenge match. So what I did in this case was I rolled out my Rhino, because I thought that he would just build more Shockwave Troops, but he decided to build an Orca instead. His Orca is level 10. That is a very, very high rank, so that leads me to believe that maybe this guy's a pay-to-play player. I got that first missile because he wasn't really building much of anything coming my way. He has a lot of different buildings, so I decided to rush his base. Right now, I am doing my absolute best to take out his Harvester, hurt his economy even more. I saw that he dropped a Zone Trooper, so I immediately send my Shockwave Troops to protect my missile squads as I try to do more damage to him. As you can see, I myself have not micro my units very well. I'm not at that level where I can click as fast as one of those top players or move my units around. But really, this is the best I can do. I intentionally did not build a Harvester because the units I'm building right now are really cheap, so why bother? I don't actually need a real economy. I'm sniping his Harvesters enough. Winning those 2 Harvesters has already given me a tremendous amount of Tiberium Crystals. So right now I moved everybody onto the missile tiles because I know the longer this game runs on, the less likely I'm going to win. Just look at this, folks, on the bottom left here. Look how much damage his Orca does to my base with every single shot. He is just demolishing me. So I built more Shockwave Troopers thinking, oh, you know, maybe he's gonna push something out. He doesn't. I'm not sure what he was trying to do, and we somehow got this win. So clearly in this case, it wasn't anything that I was super skilled in. It doesn't quite answer the question if I have the same deck as a high level player and emulate their style of play, that I can get the win or not. So here's the second matchup. Again, the opponent has much higher level units, level 8, level 9. I have another account that I've been playing for about 2 months now, and even then, after playing for 2 months, I just have 1 unit at level 10 and the rest of them are still at about level 8 or 9. I'm competing right now in the Masters League. I'm just 1 away from the Tiberium League. I'm almost there. So I don't know why these guys are so high level at such a low league. I rush in, I see that he has a double Harvester, so we're just going to speed it up right now because nothing really happens. I'm building anti-vehicle units. I assumed that he would build an Orca, which is why I sent a missile squad up there. And so this is all I can do, is just try my best to harass the harvesters. I shouldn't have walked right in front of his Lieutenant Armstrong, and what I should have done was move my Pip-Boy on top of the Tiberium so that I block his harvester from mining even further. I didn't do that, it was a poor decision on my part, but I was able to block off his harvester in the top. Right now I'm just holding that tile, so I'm harassing his second harvester. I knew the stronger units would come out soon, I just didn't know what it would be. I built a Shockwave Trooper because I am trying to rush his base. At least that's what I thought in the beginning. So clearly that totally backfired. As you can see, I'm definitely not a pro player. I just do the best I can with the limited time that I have each day to play. I thought by sending the Shockwave Trooper down, he wouldn't see it. He totally did and easily moved it away. At this stage, I'm just trying to hold all the tiles I possibly can. You can see it on the bottom right over here, so if I just pause it for a second. Even though I'm about to win this missile, I thought he would move his Wolverine on top of the tile after he killed my Shockwave Trooper to stall the missile. He didn't, and we got the win. So the third and final video I want to show you, I'm playing against an opponent that uses a lot of Tech Lab units. You can see even his base units are significantly stronger than mine. The biggest issue, or one of the biggest challenges I find right now in playing against high-level opponents is it's very difficult to rush, because if they are at level 8 and my units are only at level 6 or level 7, it just takes so long to kill the harvester because they have such a tremendous amount of health. So they start off with the double harvester. I didn't know that until I pushed my Rhino through, so I'm trying to add a little bit of damage to it right now. I moved my Rhino up because I saw that his missile troop was going after it. I'm trying my best to micro away my Pip-Boy. I see he has a MLRS, so I try to take it out with my Pip-Boy and do as much damage as I can to it. I move my Shockwave Trooper down looking for his missile troops, and I'm not doing a great job microing here. So to answer the original question, if you had a deck just like the pros, could you win just like them? Maybe, if I could also micromanage my units as well as they could as well. As you can see, I clearly could not manage it as well, and that puts me at a severe disadvantage. By the time I am able to push out my own Orca to take out his MLRS, he's already got the Wolverine. So I was hoping I could hold out long enough to get that missile. I wasn't able to. I should not have moved my Orca away, but I didn't really want it to die because my economy is nowhere near as strong as his. So all I'm doing right now is trying to snipe his harvester, snipe every unit I possibly can. Watching this video right now and his style of play, I believe if we were to play again, instead of building a harvester out front, I probably would build missile squads or Shockwave Trooper or Pip-Boys to try to rush him that way. Then that would give me more of a chance, because as you can see, his Zone Trooper should have easily dealt with my Orca a long time ago, but it's still alive somehow. So that tells me he's really not doing a fantastic job of microing. He's as bad as I am. So we're going to speed up this video. You're going to see I send a whole lot of Shockwave Troopers trying to break into his Fortress of Death, so to say. It didn't work out, and he's just absolutely winning this match right now. So we're going to just speed it up, because there really isn't much here to watch. I keep sending unit after unit. I'm doing everything I can. So take a look here. If I send in a Shockwave Troop, I die. I send in a Predator Tank, I die. I send an air unit, I die. There's nothing in my deck that could possibly survive on that tile. So all I can really do is just to let the missile count keep going up and try my best here to steal the missile at the very last second. I'm trying to keep harming his harvesters, but at this time I think he's already mined so much that he's got a huge treasure trove of units. As you see what I'm about to do here, the missile is stalled out. I should have let the missile tick by a little more. But really what I'm doing is I'm flying an air unit overhead I used my lieutenant's strong arm to distract a zone trooper. Then I tried to fly an air unit overhead to steal that missile tile. It totally didn't work out whatsoever, and I lost this match. So folks, can you beat high level units? Yes, you can. If they have a double harvester, and I myself don't rush them right away, then I really don't have a chance. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it enjoyable and learned something. As always, have a wonderful day and stay cool.